Yo, what's going on, guys? So today I want to do a direct comparison of Argentinian women versus Brazilian women. So I know we all have these pre-notions in our head of what they are like, but today I want to break down exactly what I think the pro of each one. So what do each one, I feel personally based off of my experience, do I think they are better at? So I'm gonna break down the top 10 things us men generally look for in women and tell you which one is better. So for number one, us men, we love the way women look. We look at their beauty. That is the first thing we notice. So who do I think is the most beautiful out of the Brazilian woman or Argentinian woman on average? This is the key, on average. So for me personally, based off of my taste, I will put Argentina as number one. The Argentinian women are by far one of the top 1 or 2 most beautiful nationalities on this planet, based off of my opinion. So I will put them number one. Obviously, Brazilian women are extremely beautiful as well, but if I have to say on average, Argentina would be number one. Number two, elegant. So us men, we tend to like women that have this like sex appeal about them. They're confident, they dress well in public, they give off this vibe that just makes them seem like very high value women. So for that, I would also have to give it to the Argentinian women. So now, number three, us men, we like women that are friendly. We like women that are easy to get along with. We don't like women that are headaches, right? We work hard during the day. We have so much of life that we're dealing with that just completely sucks. So we don't want to then have to deal with like our girls or our wives or whatever giving us a headache as well. So for number three, this one was extremely easy to pick. It will be obviously the Brazilian woman. Will be by far the easier, the more friendly type to get along with and to just enjoy yourself with. Number four, us men, something that we do like is when a woman feels comfortable around us. Like they don't mind coming over just to hang out. They don't put on like this huge front that like they're so perfect, they're this, they're that. They just get comfortable. Like they're very casual and they open up extremely quick. And this again was a fairly easy one to pick, and that would be the Brazilian woman. So number five would be a woman that shows their appreciation or essentially compliments you, is not afraid to give you compliments about how you look, how you're doing with your, your business, your job, or just gives you compliments on whatever you're doing in life. So when I first thought about this, I started thinking, I was like, okay, who gives me the most compliments? And I automatically triggered in my head. It's like, oh, of course, the Brazilian woman. The Brazilian women are extremely open to just saying, oh, wow, you're handsome, you're this, you're that. Like the Brazilian women, like they do that, right? And I automatically jumped or assumed I was gonna be the Brazilian woman. But then I thought back again. I was like, hold up, okay. Sometimes, like, let me like block this pre-notions out of my head and let me like actually think back to every different scenario. And to be honest, the Argentinian women do as well, but they do it in a different way. It's more subtle. It's more like they say it, but it's not as, I honestly don't even have a word for it, but it's not as like I don't know, it's more subtle, right? That's probably the best I'm gonna get. So I would say the Argentinian women compliment you just as much as the Brazilian woman. I think this one's gonna be controversial because I think most people are gonna say Brazilian, and that's originally what I thought. I was like, yeah, Brazilian women, they're always saying, oh, nice picture, nice this, nice that. But the Argentinian women do as well, just in a different way. So I want you guys to actually pay attention to that in the future and see if that's the same for you or not. Okay, number six. Which one do I see better as a long-term, and someone in a long-term relationship? Like either future wife or just long-term relationship. I would say the Argentinian woman. I would say that I see an Argentinian woman as a long-term relationship than the Brazilian woman. And that's for reasons I will speak about later on, or maybe in another video. But I would put Argentina number 6 for the best for long-term relationships. Number 7, openness. Who is the most open to exploring, doing new things, just having conversations that might be different than what you already believe, or maybe different than what they already believe, or just open to new things, new experiences. That would be number 7. Would be Brazilian women. The Brazilian women are much more open than the Argentinian women. Argentinian women are very, very stubborn people. I'm not saying that's a negative thing, but they tend to believe what they want to believe. They're not very open to seeing new views, like seeing new opinions, they're not. Brazilian women are much more open. They're not very, honestly, Brazilian women are probably one of the least stubborn women on the planet. So yeah, I'll give them number 7, the most open. Number 8, caring. Men, we love caring women, right? Life is tough for us, so it's good to have somebody there that cares for us, that looks out for us when things get hard. So if I think about my experiences, like when I travel, right? Let's say I'm in Buenos Aires versus Rio de Janeiro, right? And we both leave the club, the bar, whatever, late at night. She goes her way, I go my way. Who's the one like making sure I get home safe? And I really had to think about this one as well. And I would say it's been the Brazilian woman. The Brazilian woman always like saying, okay, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, that. So, whereas the Argentine women are a little more like, he's a man, he can take care of himself. So, I would give that to the Brazilian woman. The Brazilian women seem to be more caring. Honestly, this one's a little hard for me to pick because I think I need a little bit more experiences. But as of right now, I would say Brazilian women are a little more caring. Number 9, trustworthy. Who's the most trustworthy, the Argentinian or the Brazilian woman? Personally, I think the Argentinian women are. And part of the reason is because they're complicated. Argentinian women are not necessarily going to jump on you because you're attractive or you're this or you're that. They're gonna give you a little run for your money. So to me, that means like if you do get past that hump eventually with them, then they're kind of attached to you. So it's not going to be easy for somebody else to come in and just like take that, like get their attention. And I'm not saying Brazilian women are not trustworthy, guys. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if I'm comparing the two, I think when you're a little more complicated, that kind of makes you a little more trustworthy, if that makes sense. But yeah, I would give that to the Argentinian woman. Femininity. Who is more feminine? The Argentinian woman or the Brazilian woman? This is another one I had a hard time with. One of the reasons why I had a hard time with is because if the Argentinian woman is not, you know, in the feminist movement, which is it's big in Argentina, they're very feminine. Brazil, the women in general are very feminine. So if I compare like the not in the feminist movement, just to average Brazilian, yeah, they're pretty much equal. But the fact that the feminist movement is so big in Argentina, I have to give it to Brazil just because of that. Not saying they're not feminine, but just because the feminist movement, all this stuff is going on in Argentina, Brazil edges out just a tad. But that's it, my guys. Honestly, let me know which ones you agree with, which ones you don't agree with down in the comment section. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching. Until next time, y'all take care.